Well, welcome back to the slow scrolling channel on YouTube. And of course, Ferrari King, we're going to play some more Tales of Arise. Let's do this mission, regrouping. Now, his mask is completely off. This is what the dude looks like. If you can always like, subscribe, share, watch my other videos, check out the Bobby section, follow those links. You can follow me here or on Twitch from Ferrari King 1955. I really could use followers on my YouTube channel. I like to get to 1,000. I should already be way past 1,000 by now.
Shionne.
I'm sure there's somewhere. You have to be somewhere on this island, I hope.
Damn it.
Oh man, you gonna make me fight? We're by ourselves though. Awesome.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Well, you're kind of by yourself right now. You're probably not. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Stop fighting until you get near him.
Swallow blade!
This is gonna be tough.
Mirage! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Move! Can't get this dookie to move out of the way.
I have no limits!
This is gonna be a struggle.
Mirage! Swallow blade!
Shoot.
Mirage!
Man, I'm not happy about this at all.
Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! Mirage!
Move! What are you doing?
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
This is gonna go through all my life balls. Dang on, man.
Swallow blade! Slash! Take this!
Move, please move! Please move! Okay, you killed it before I could do anything. Man, now we got this stupid thing. Okay, move! I need you to move, you idiot! Dang it, we gotta use a life ball. No, we can't use a life ball, can we? Shoot. Fudge. Who else is gonna use it?
This should do it! Rising Wyvern!
This is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Mirage!
Good move. Fight! Do something! What the hell's wrong with you?
You're mine! Take this! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
At least we got food. Ow! You can move, you know.
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
I don't know about that. He's pretty damn
Rising
strong.
Wyvern! Mirage! This one's all mine!
Well, obviously you're by yourself, Mr. Dookie.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
You look down to
Rising
me.
Wyvern! Mirage!
Finally. I hope we don't have to fight too many of these things. Oh no, this is gonna be rough. Oh, he's exhausted. The hell? Poor
Alphen?
bastard. Oh, good, we got friends. Yay!
Finwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive.
But he's effed.
Are you all right? Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Where's our ship?
Finwell. Where are we?
Aw.
Ganeth Heros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
I wouldn't call that stroke of luck.
Luck?
Not good luck,
If
anyways.
Volron's here, that means Shionne's close too, right?
Shionne? Oh. Right. Of course.
We are so effed.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Let's eat some of those mussels. They look like they would be kind of delicious. Oh, poor bastard. So this is going to be harder now. It's going to be harder. Well, that's good. Yeah, we might need that one. Oh, we don't got everybody yet. Oh yeah, we definitely need some traps. This poor bastard's weak. I don't think we want to do anything with XP. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I want that one. There's probably others we should do, but it'd be alright.
We won.
I think that's another mission. Dang, look at our health. Yeah, we're still on regrouping. We're not fighting nothing. Ooh, there's your buddy here, huh? Are they coming towards us? There you are. Ah, snots. What the hell are you doing to me?
Speaking of Thistlem,
Oh.
it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here.
Probably eating the Zoogles.
The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions.
He's quiet.
Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Obviously.
Really? Oh, but that means...
We're screwed.
Probably.
We're screwed.
I wonder
Yes.
if Alphen's going to be okay.
I'm sure he will be.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply
Why do
keep
you
an
get
eye.
away?
Right.
Woohoo! Maybe we gotta go around this way. Can we though? I know, but we can't. It won't allow us to get to him. I want to go to your friend. Why doesn't it not allow it though? Okay, never mind. Hey, woo, woo, woo. Right back at you.
You're...
Oh shoot, man. Never mind. I wanted to let her speak. Darn nabbit. Meant the rabbit.
We're
Made the
saying
cabot
we should
cough his
check the
debits.
Owl Forest?
We just did. Yeah, we will. Don't worry. Yeah, I guess we should do that next.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah. And now we can finally go rescue Shionne.
He is effed.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Poor bastard.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
All right, keep going. Just tell us the whole story.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shionne. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shionne said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shionne I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shionne? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris?
You know?
As in Shionne Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
But he did.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, There is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Old. Super old.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen. What you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shionne? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shionne too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
I like how her lips keep moving even after all the talking's done.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Tired. Poor Alphen. That when you have just killed bad guys, though?
Do I even have the right to fight?
Yeah, why not?
Do I have the right to go to Shionne's rescue? What do the others think?
Retrieve the instrument. Let me see something. Let's see if we're done with that mission, though. Man. Better be at it.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden. A figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then?
Maybe that's why they invaded.
Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Nothing
Frank,
good.
huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Actually kind of explains why they invaded their planet. Why you completely tore their asses up. How's the trees running? How many are you guys? Aw. My little one right here.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shionne and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shionne, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shionne were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, Shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shionne must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Yeah, well, some of us don't get a choice. Some of us don't have a choice. Here we go. See what this lady has to say.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
Excuse me.
All I
sorry.
know is Shionne needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying?
But
That
there
I
woke
might as
folk
well give up?
think that you can.
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me.
Ooh.
And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for,
Money.
huh?
1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Oops. Sorry about that. 1 second. Let me get back to this in just a second. Trying to get something done. Come on. One more dookie head to talk to. Don't worry, we won't. Okay. So he's somewhere around here. Whee! Yeah, something for me? Money? There you are. The guy his father killed.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shionne or what?
What?
What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shionne.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shionne?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shionne's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
Damn.
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Believe in you, Alphen. Well, thank you. What's this way? Let's just see what's that way. Nothing. I'd like to go through there, but we can do that later. Whoops. About to be stupid and go the wrong way. Just want to saw a little something. I think we might be able to just... Ooh, yeah, let's not do that. He doesn't seem to croak off or lose health when he falls, though. That's nice. Hope he's going to become a better fighter and not be so weak. That can be a little, you know, irritating. Get that whoop. Not what we want to see.
Alphen! There you are!
Alright.
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're
Oh,
almost
no.
at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Yeah,
Kisara's
let's bow,
right.
bow.
You don't want to go overdoing it.
Let's bow out.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
So now he's gonna lose health when he uses that
Alphen,
flaming sword.
right. Great to have you back. Now let's do this.
Beat some ass. Oh. That's good because you need to. Ooh, Infernal Punch. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I think we just didn't. I think these guys we just didn't get to do, you know, anything. Yeah, see, we just didn't get to level those dudes and dudettes up, so now...
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Wait a minute, are we going the wrong way? Eeks? Ooks? Pooks? Yeah, we went the wrong way. You could have told me that, man. It's alright. What's that? Let me see, maybe we're in a different mission and we're done with that. Because that's probably... I mean, I doubt it though, but let's see. Let's see. Ah, shoot, keep doing this. Man. Regrouping. We're still in regrouping, okay.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
You were doing this earlier. So there's a Hoodle around here. Man. Well, we'll do the Hoodle mission later. I just gotta remember that there's a Hoodle somewhere. What the hell?
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come!
Please don't have a tiny bit of health, and wow.
We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zoogle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Dragon Shell!
Raging Cat!
That shell's hiding
Ass
something
beating.
big.
Dance in the wind!
Kick in the ass.
Its armor's too strong.
That'll split it open.
Be my guest.
You're getting a little bit better, I suppose.
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that.
It's over. Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
At least not taking as much health as he was.
Take this. That's it. Tiger Blade. Save one of
Blade!
this.
Eat dirt!
I'm on.
Swallow Blade!
Rising
Wyvern!
Ripping
Here I come!
Flaming meteor.
See the wind!
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp!
Here I come!
Who's about to
Go
die?
out in your
Me.
dreams!
Rising Wyvern!
Yeah, me and Kasara are both.
Swallow
Man.
Blade! First strike!
Stop! What you doing, dude?
Ah!
Rolling snap.
How's he doing?
Rising Wyvern!
That came from...
Mirage!
Too bad we don't have our buddy that heals us.
Make it break.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
We need Shionne back.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Too
much.
Rising Wyvern. Inferno Punch.
You require a hand. Mirage!
Take this. Make it break.
Strike! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Is that it? Oh man, they're gonna be beating my ass now.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah, they'd be mightily pissed off if you allowed them to get themselves killed. And when you got them killed.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
Yep. That's how it works.
That won't happen here.
You never know.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Shionne comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Shionne. Then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Yes.
Say the word and I'm there.
Better be.
Certainly no objections.
Good,
Then it's
good.
agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion.
Pelegion.
According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Okay, can't walk forward because we might have to go back. First we gotta find out, you know...
We don't know what lies
Mhm.
ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
I agree.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Okay.
Why?
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Fine, let's save your
Okay.
ass.
Great job.
Fishing fiends, yay.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's...
Oops.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing?
Uh-oh, that's not
Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar.
good. Might be
He's
dead.
still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
Oops, that's good. Good, we're done with that mission. But let's go ahead and...
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
That's so sweet. But where's that? You know, I could sworn it was this Marsh speaking, huh?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renin. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
Yeah,
every individual is
people
different.
do.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Alright, that's sweet. So back here, somewhere around here is there's a hoodle, another hoodle. I hope I remember before it's too late. Anybody know where our hoodle is? We're not gonna worry about it. What was the name of this mission? It was regrouping, right? Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to watch my other videos and check out that Bible section for all those links. Follow me here or on YouTube, but Twitch from FarKing1955. It would be really nice, but I know nobody's going to actually follow me or anything, but you know, it would be nice to have more subscribers and get to 1,000. But anyways, time for me to upload. Thanks for watching.